Whew. Everybody, what's up, man? It's your man Off the Dome back again with another video provided by your man Chef from the Off the Dome channel on YouTube. Now, today we're gonna be talking about how your man DJ Khaled got salty because he didn't get the number one spot by Tyler Creator Ego album versus Father of the Sod. Now, Father of the Sod, of course, was expected, and outside of projection numbers, it said that it was going to debut at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100, wound up doing number 2. And they kept his number 2 position this week for the second week sales, I believe, of 55,000. And Tyler Creator went down to number 3, Billie Eilish went back to number 1. Now, I know DJ Khaled's furious, and I don't think he's actually upset like that. Guys, you gotta remember, this is a guy, his last 2 albums went gold and platinum. They debuted at number 1, sure. But this is a guy that released, I believe, 7 mainstream studio album projects before that. They all debuted underneath the top 5 for the majority of the time. He didn't have any hit singles until 2016. He only had, I believe, 1 top 10 hit. That was with Drake, Lil Wayne, Rick Ross. I'm on one. He had I'm So Hood. Then he had All I Do Is Win. He didn't have that many huge top 20 singles like that. So this is a guy who basically was good at what he did. He linked people up for projects. He made the album. He had a couple of platinum singles. But he wasn't a superstar like he is now. The guy now has For Free with Drake that went, I believe, 3 times platinum. The Keys with Future and Jay-Z went platinum. Holy Key with Kendrick Lamar and Big Sean off that album. Nas' album done. He had a couple platinum singles. The second album that went platinum actually had singles that both had won 6 times platinum or better. With I'm the One with Justin Bieber, Chance the Rapper, Lil Wayne, and Quavo. And then you have Wild Thoughts with Rihanna and Bryson Tiller. So, long story short, DJ Khaled has seen success in the last 3 years of his career. And now doesn't want to go back to his old quality where he has to go back to having albums debut, low sales numbers, singles not going to number 1. He wants that attention. He still got a no-brainer, went to I believe it peaked at number 5 after the debut, went back in the top 10 for a few weeks. Now it's double platinum, and it was on the album as well. Top Off the Maybach with Beyonce, Future, and Jay-Z. He has Wish Wish, Cardi B, Higher with Nipsey Hussle and John Legend. He has some singles that could do well this year. But I think it's not that he didn't debut number 1. I think that he got beat by Tyler, the Creator. Tyler, the Creator is someone who, for a long time, has always had decent debuts, debut in the top 5, but never got the number 1 spot. Usually stick to number 3, number 4. Last time was number 2 with Flower Boy. So when Tyler Creator went to number 1, he was shocked. I think he was shocked. I think that he was like, nobody big is dropping this week. Tyler Creator, I could definitely beat him. He didn't expect everybody to clamor towards his album. He didn't think he had a fan base that could beat DJ Khaled's. But what DJ Khaled got to realize is, yes, he has people that like his fan base, but at the end of the day, he doesn't do anything. A lot of rap fans are turned off because they know he's just the guy he's basically the middleman. He gets people together. He doesn't provide any talent. He doesn't provide any vocals. He barely writes any songs. He doesn't really produce anything. He's just, a middleman. He's a good businessman. Gets people together. Tyler Creator puts his heart and soul into this stuff. He had fans for 10 years plus that have been following all the Future and all this. They're waiting for these mainstream album debuts. I think he's signed to Columbia now. He's getting these huge debuts. Columbia's pushing his album. He's getting another fan base. So people like to see Tyler be successful. People like to see him come up. And he has that story that DJ Khaled doesn't have. DJ Khaled from day one has always been a flashy DJ with the money and the power and talk about how he got connections and moves. And that's great, but sometimes you want to cheer for the underdog. Sometimes you want to cheer for the guy who's not accepted in mainstream hip-hop. Tyler Creator for a long time wasn't accepted. He was an atheist. He said weird things. Then, like his statements he said, now he's gay, so a lot of people are turned off by that. So there's a lot of things you can root for Tyler Creator for. DJ Khaled, at the end of the day, if he was white, basically no one would be cheering for him. He's basically the Arab version of a white music executive that gets different artists together and makes money off their backs. That's what DJ Khaled is. So if DJ Khaled's really upset, maybe he needs to look about the way he's marketed. Yes, Snapchat helped your career revive itself. Yes, you look as an inspiration, but you also looked at as a greedy businessman that profits off of mainstream artists. And that's how a lot of people really feel. So, when you think about all that, can you really be mad at Tyler, DJ Khaled? Well, sure, you work about getting your image up. Maybe you should actually do something yourself. But you can't and you won't because you know what you're good at. And rapping, singing is not that. So leave Tyler, the Creator, alone. And secondly, since both of them are signed to Sony music labels, Epic for DJ Khaled, Columbia for Tyler, the Creator, I think this is just a ploy to get both of their names in the public, get more people talking. So I'm not mad at them. And I don't think DJ Khaled's actually going to beef for him or do anything. He's too old. He has a son. He cares about his son. He's just rambling on. So DJ Khaled's not about it. And Tyler doesn't want to have any smoke, I don't think. So both of these guys are going to lay the hatchet down. And at the end of the day, look, both of these guys sold 100K or better. And for traditional album sales, they didn't do bad either. For the music industry as a total, these guys are both successful. Sony made a lot of a lot of money off them last week, and they made a lot of money for themselves. So at the end of the day, let's just, let's not blow it out of proportion. It's nothing serious, dog.